Hello, Terry Lynch here, medical doctor, accredited psychotherapist, best-selling mental health author, creator of mental health courses for mental health professionals and the general public. This video is particularly for mental health professionals such as psychologists, psychotherapists, counsellors, but it may be of interest for anyone interested in mental health. I've been very much involved in the world of mental health over the past 25 years. There is a trend in relation to the psychiatric diagnoses, within which the majority of the causes put forward, particularly by the medical profession, are biological. There's the chemical imbalance idea, genetics, brain disorder, and more recently, inflammation. These topics are too wide to go into in significant detail in this video, but I can tell you, based on my research and the research of many other people, that there is no verified evidence to support any of those claims. I've also noticed a trend that when one theory is discredited, another theory is quickly brought up and focused upon. As I mentioned, these theories have one thing in common. They are all biological ideas. The excellent British psychiatrist, Professor Joanna Moncrieff, referred to this recently. Joanna Moncrieff, psychiatry professor at the University of the City of London, a founder member of the Critical Psychiatry Network, the author of several books, including these, The Myth of the Chemical Cure, published in 2008, and Chemically Imbalanced, The Making and Unmaking of the Serotonin Myth, published in 2025. In a recent article, referring to an interchange she had with another psychiatrist, she wrote, "I summarize research on the main contenders to the serotonin theory in the book, and conclude that as soon as one theory is discredited, the advocates of the biological paradigm turn to another theory, putting forward a new set of ropey, inconclusive, and ambiguous studies as putative evidence. Challenging the biological model of depression feels like a game of whack-a-mole. As soon as you put one theory to bed, another one sprouts up." What she's saying here applies to all psychiatric diagnoses. I have learned over the years that all of the psychiatric diagnoses are far more trauma-related and psychologically related than is generally understood, which means that psychologists, psychotherapists, and counsellors can have a much more significant role working with people with a psychiatric diagnosis than is commonly understood to be the case. The world of therapy, psychology, psychotherapy, counselling, needs to realise that as long as theories of understanding the psychiatric diagnoses continue to arise primarily and indeed only from within the medical profession, all of those ideas are going to be biologically based. That is a distorted, biased, and misguided approach. 25 years of working with people with every one of the well-known psychiatric diagnoses, including schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, personality disorders. For every one of these, there is a very considerable trauma and psychologically based aspect. The current biologically prioritized approach does not meet or address these realities. I'm creating a course for mental health professionals such as psychologists, psychotherapists, counsellors, entitled Working with People with a Psychiatric Diagnosis, coinciding with an article I'm writing for the British Association of Counselling and Psychotherapy's Healthcare Counselling and Psychotherapy Journal. That article will be published in July 2025. If you'd like to know when my course becomes available, which I expect will be in August or September of 2025, contact me, message me below, and I will make sure that you know when this course becomes available. Thanks for watching and have a great day.